Hello and welcome back to the Monstrosities channel. I'm the Groggy Turtle and today we are continuing on with The Sims 4 Werewolves. I had Tio just dig over here. We're gonna go bug Greg and see if we can't battle him. I'm still not an apex or anything. Maybe that makes a difference because we don't have that special ability. This one here, the Alpha Wolf thing. So we might need that before we can move on. I already became friends with Aurora. Yeah, I'd hope so. We live in the same house. So let's brawl. Wendigo has defeated a wild squirrel in paw-to-paw combat. Long last, he seems to get his butt kicked by squirrels a lot. In this video, we do intend on completing Tio's thing today, so hopefully his aspiration. So hopefully we're able to do that. It shouldn't be too hard, really. If he furies out, it should make it a lot faster. Have him go home, and I think I'll just dig up my front yard and try to get him leveled up to Apex, and then try to get Greg. And then once I finish his aspiration, because I did finish Aurora's in the last video, she's all completed out, and I don't need to do anything else with her, really. I can give her a new aspiration or whatever, but that's fine. Like, I can make her go fishing. Maybe we can get that elusive fish or something, I don't know. But I'd like to get him done, and then I think I might try to just get my Sims together, because I'm actually very curious to see if my characters have a kid, will they turn out looking like them? Or will it be like a solid gray one because you have to paint it yourself sort of thing, you know? I have to test it because I'm actually really curious about that. She's berserked out too. Oh no! I have never, ever, in any playthrough, have I ever been abducted by aliens before. That is like super rare for my playthrough. What the heck? What the? Full moon imminent. Abducted. Nothing gets the blood boiling like being poked and prodded on by an alien. That is absolutely crazy. I have never, ever, ever, ever been abducted before. Ever. And it didn't matter how many aliens I knew either. It was just like, that is like impossible what happened there. That's kind of fun, honestly. I wish this toy was available to play with regular Sims so they can tug a war with their dogs. I would have loved that. But it's not available, and I hope it does become a thing, like in a pack refresh or something eventually, because I'd love to see more dog toys. I would love to see like an indoor toilet for a dog to use, like the little grass thingy like you would put in an apartment because there's no front yard for them to take a poop in or whatever. Things like that would be really nice. A dog house would be really cool. A mounted wall cat tree that the cats would actually utilize would be really cool. A little crunchy, like almost like tinfoil like looking crunchy ball. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Cats love that one the best. Or the little jingle bell toys. A little rope mouse. Things like that. Maybe having like a lizard as a pet would be really cool, because I have 2 lizards in real life and The Sims still doesn't have any lizards or anything. It'd be cool to have that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'd just like to see more toys and stuff in general for dogs and cats. Maybe get a pet bird or something too, you know, just some kind of funness there. Finally. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we want this one for him as well. Let's do the confidence boost one. And let's try to kick his butt. again. Might take a couple shots, who knows, but let's try it. About to enter Fury as well. Maybe they'll auto brawl and hopefully it'll work out in my favor. Oh, he's actually scared of me. Okay, it's the full moon, so I probably won't be able to do anything. That's unbelievably frustrating. We're so close. Okay, the full moon has finally passed, so we can finally get some stuff done. And let's see if we can win this battle. That's all I need to do. Literally, that's it. Didn't win. I probably can't really. Well, he's scared when I do that, so we'll see. I'll try to brawl him one more time. Did you read that? Oh. Tio scared Greg so bad he dropped his wallet. Nice. What? That's ridiculous. I guess he left. I'm not sure if my sim can die doing this or not. Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to buff him up, like, literally. Just go to a gym or whatever and bulk out. Let's see. I know there is gym equipment at the library. Hi. Let's brawl. Get my skill up. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this video on pause. I think I'm gonna try to get his fitness up to like level 5 and see if that makes him strong enough to take out Greg. So, be right back. Okay, I am now level 5 in fitness. Let's see if I can win this battle now. It's like I can't brawl when he's walking around like that. Or has the umbrella or something. It's so weird. Like, why can't I attack him? Provoke? That help? I don't know. Yeah, it's like when he has the umbrella or something and it's raining, it's like I can't attack him for some reason. Are you gonna just let me provoke you? Maybe I can't do anything because I'm about to fury out or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Well, I guess I'll go home, get some of my needs up, and, I don't know, go exercise a little extra until the rain stops. So, be right back. Okay, it finally stopped raining. We didn't get very much fitness back up, but we did have to take Wendigo to the vet because he's puking all over the place. I went ahead and built up a little bit of relationship with Aurora as well, just to kind of get things started. Brawl. Now let's just see if it was the rain and the fact that he's like carrying an umbrella, or if for whatever reason my game's all bugged out. Nope, it's working now. It's definitely the umbrella and rain combination. Let's see if I win this fight now. Still not winning the fight. I'm gonna just try that one more time. I might have to get more fitness. Oh! I won! So the buff worked. I made myself confident and I could win that. Holy crap. Very embarrassed. Wounded pride. Ouch. That fight was lost with a whimper. Tio Layden better run off to lick his wounds. I won too, though. Okay, so, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not Tio. He is the big bad wolf. Tio has completed the journey to become the most independent and fearsome werewolf in the Moonwood Mill. What will he accomplish next? Let's just go ahead and pick, like, family, I guess? Let's try big happy family or something. So now, let's go ahead and head back to my house and let's test this puppy idea, because I'm not sure if it's going to be like cats and dogs, where if you breed your cat or your dog, it takes your new pattern, you know? instead of taking a default, it takes the new pattern that you made personally. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to have them woohoo and see what happens. I'm really kind of hoping for a African wild dog skin on the kid once it gets to, I'm assuming, teenager. Everything happens at teenager. I'd be very surprised if the child could turn into a werewolf. Now we'll see if we get any of their skins with the baby. I woohooed a werewolf, and I do it again too, it says. Well, she is a werewolf. I think I'm gonna just do some normal stuff right now, and I will skip ahead for when kid is born, I guess. So be right back. Alright, we can now finally see what this baby looks like. She's gone into labor finally. It's a boy! What do we want to call him? Let's see. Let's call him Runic. Yay! Okay, slow this down a little bit. Where did he go? I'm gonna go ahead and age it up to toddler. Oh, I don't even have a little toilet for him yet. Let's just go ahead and do independent. Want him to be able to kind of use the bathroom and stuff on his own. Yikes, I'm really laggy. This little bed is so cute. It's cute. I did change some stuff. I added this stuff outside to make it more of an extended kids room. I'm gonna have this kid grow up and he'll live in this little bed here, and that'll make him have the older kids stuff, and then I might have another kid just so I can fill out the beds. So what can I do with them? Say goodnight to the moon, werewolf, teach to howl. Going to create a sim, and let's see what kind of clothes a toddler gets, because I never even checked. Let's see. No new nothing there. Nothing new in the shirts. Looks like the only new thing are full bodies. Okay, that was kind of cute. It's very simple. Then we have the little wolf suit, which is pretty cute. Oh, that's fancy. I like that.
Yipsuli.
I think I'm gonna just immediately age him up to teenager because I really want to. I'm curious to see if my skin is brought over to a new sim, basically. I have a feeling probably not, but once we find that out, I will give off my thoughts about the pack so far. New Fang Pain. Runic isn't just belly aching, it really hurts. Interesting. Got like baby teeth? Oh, he's got a... he's frisky. Okay. I think the fastest way to figure out what his skin looks like is to come up here and change sim. Oh, he's jet black. So he didn't get any of the parents' skin as a new werewolf. That kind of sucks. He's got the right ears though. Alright, so I think I'm going to make this the end of this video for the most part, but let's go through my thoughts. So far, I really do like having the ability to do whatever the heck you want with your werewolf skin. You can literally draw anywhere. I had found out that going Control-Shift-C to open up my little cheats panel and doing CAS, clock, speed 0 is really helpful for werewolves, and by that I mean if you like freeze it, they stop moving, and you can just paint anywhere without them wiggling around constantly and losing track of where your mark is going, because when they're moving, this will slide back and forth a little bit. And I find when they howl, this will open up their arm right here so that you can get to their underarm or on the inside of the arm over here, which is super helpful when you're skinning them, you know, giving them a nice look. That way there's no weird missing marks on their bodies. And then you can spell cast clock speed 1 to make them move again. So try to catch them in a howl with their arms pulled back, and you can actually get their sides. And I feel like you can do more with werewolves. I feel like when you play a vampire, you get really bored at playing them after a while. Maybe it's because once you get all of your perks and stuff, you just feel like there's nothing else left to do. But with a werewolf, it feels a little different. Okay, so let's talk about the positive about this pack. It's great that you can customize your wolf to its fullest extent, from drawing wherever you want to customizing the teeth, the eyes, the ears. There is some customization limitations that I wish weren't there, like the ability to pull the ears up or down at the very tips to either make those parts shorter or longer, and to really widen the ears like the cats and dogs can. You know, like with Wendigo, if I show you, for example, his ears are super wide at the base here, because you can shrink it or widen it or shorten it and all those other things, right? You can't do that with the werewolf ears, which I think would have been beneficial to get different types of ears that you could have made, even though, you know, it's not a pickable set, you know. I think the noses are fine. I think the customization to the face is workable. Werewolf personalities do seem to be impactful to you and the world around you, which is fantastic. It just kind of gives off a little bit more life, you know, than it would have otherwise, because, you know, these do raise your fury. Human sims do seem to be a whole lot more wary of werewolves, which is really cool, especially if you're the more aggressive type and you have bad reputation and all that crap. It seems like it really works out in your favor when it comes to variety of gameplay for your werewolves. I love the lore items. I didn't collect all of them. I think I'm missing 2 more pieces of lore that I haven't unlocked yet. Let me double check. Moonwood relics. Yeah, I'm missing 2 more. But I do love the lore. I do love the relics. They look really cool. I like the style of it. Gives off a really nice vibe. You can use the skull as like new gore decor, I guess, which is pretty cool. I love the items in this world as well. I really like the textures of the new doors and wallpaper and stuff. So the new build and buy and cast items are both this way, and they're really cool because of it. It really suits my aesthetic. I'm sure it'll fit a lot of other people's aesthetic, which is great. I think the whole world is pretty cool. I like that most of the elements in this seem very exploratory. Like the builds have a lot of depth to them. They have like these little sewer grate things that are pretty much useless, but the fact that you can go down there and check stuff out is pretty cool. There's multiple layers to these structures, which is really nice and fun. I think the bar is a very good example of that, where they have the underground building and stuff to explore. I like that there's all these little rabbit hole exploratory areas. There's 3 of them. This one, the elevator that's down there, and the porta potty. Oh, I guess there's 4. And the bunker that's over there somewhere. I like the fact that you can go up on top of the tallest mountains. I like the fact that you can summon Greg into the world and fight him if you really want to, or maybe you don't. Maybe you want to just kind of stay your own distance and kind of not pester the locals. But I really think a lot of the elements for this game is really, really cool, for this pack anyway. You can actually swim in this water. I didn't know that until way later. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool aspects to this world. I think it's sort of like a small taste of more quote unquote open world, even though it's technically not. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, I think this is the most enjoyable occult player to play as. Like vampires and werewolves, I think are probably the most in depth. I think spellcasters are as well. But I still feel like werewolves are more fun to play. I do have spellcasters, and that was the occult that I played the most in the first place, because I like turning annoying celebrities into inanimate objects so I can actually get my damn dinner. But I feel like werewolves are going to be my first or second most favorite new occult to play. Probably because of the customization. You can just do whatever the heck you want. I did make a doodle character, this guy, who's got like all these magnificent tattoos all over his body. And there is a problem with this pack that I've noticed, that when I was making this guy, he's you have to save them into your library if you've been working on them for hours. The reason for it is because this tattoo that he's wearing right now wasn't the original tattoo. Because when I actually hit accept and went into the game, his tattoos never loaded. They didn't save. And I had to remake it all over again, which took me several more hours to complete. So there's a bug with that, which was heart-wrenching when I lost my progress. But I think his new tattoos are even cooler than his old ones. I do think this is a really fun pack so far. I will be testing some other stuff out with them. And let me quickly jump into some of the negatives here that I've noticed. I can't see pack decay. And what I mean by pack decay is when you go over here and they say pack participation, expand, explore, self-improvement, or whatever. This will get a notification in your drop bar here that will let you see that you aren't fulfilling certain aspects of the pack. So, for example, it's like, oh, you're even though you haven't been playing or been the alpha for very long or whatever, your reputation is going lower and lower because you're not attending to this. And they don't have a decay bar like this. So you can't keep progress on what you're getting low in. So, that's a little bit annoying. So you have to kind of go in there and just start, dinking around and doing your own thing. That's the one thing I noticed with that. The other thing that I didn't like is that you can't make your own werewolf pack outside of the two existing ones. So the Wild Fangs and the Moonwood community group, or whatever they were called. You can't make your own pack outside of it. I guess you only have to go by club, but even clubs don't even unlock the entire list of werewolf abilities. So it's like you can't howl as a group. It's not on there as a thing you can do. But you can make it where it's werewolves only. And you can have other interactions, but you can't really do anything werewolf specific. That's a little annoying, and I didn't really care for that. It is buggy in certain aspects, but it's otherwise working really well. It's not like the wedding stories, which I heard was absolutely wretched in its buggy department. Like, absolutely nothing worked. Occasionally I will get a glitch on their hands that spike out. I'm not sure if it's an accessory bugging out or if it's like the skin getting pulled in a weird way and it just sort of artifacts. Things of that nature. I don't like the fact that when you have seasons and Greg has to pull out an umbrella so he doesn't get wet and you cannot battle regardless, you cannot do it. You absolutely cannot go around it, and it's really annoying. It really slows the process down a little bit, but otherwise everything else seems to be functioning. Like all the like the dueling thing works, even though it's a little bit buggy because once they start walking for too long, they kind of cancel automatically, or somebody stops and talks to them and it cancels your action or something like that. And that's like the only buggy thing about the sparring thing. But the little portals seem to work just fine. Fishing works just fine. Collecting the flower seems to work just fine. Everything seems to be working great for me other than those little small bugs that I've noticed. And the other negative is, and I don't like the fact that the werewolf pups don't take on the appearance skin as their parents in wolf form. You do have to go in there and customize it yourself, which is a bit time consuming. So it's not like cats and dogs where if you breed your two dogs together, like one with a custom skin and one with a default skin, that they don't get the mixed skin. Maybe it is supposed to be intended, but it didn't work for mine. He's like a jet black wolf. But those are pretty much it, as far as I can tell. I really like the pack. If you like what you see here, you can check it out yourself too, even though I've heard that some people can't get their werewolves to load in at all, so I'm not sure if that's been fixed yet. I haven't gotten any patches that I'm aware of. But other than that, yeah, I really do like this. It's really cool. I feel really attached to my werewolves. They're really cool. I made some pretty cool looking lots already, which I'm happy about. It just really gets that, destroyed, kind of edgy look to it, which is really nice. Yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts so far. I'm very non-biased towards the werewolf design. I do think that they can look kind of derpy in some cases, but if we custom make them ourselves, they can be as cool or as Disney as you want them to be. So the flexibility there is very, very nice. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this video. If you liked what you saw here, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, or hit that bell notification to be notified of new videos. This is Monstrosities saying bye-bye!